G'day, I bet you non-Australian folk are really confused about why there's no snow and I'm out by the pool during Christmas. Well, here down under, it just happens to be summertime. And you know what that means? Gonna have a cold one with the lads of ginger beer. I'm going to spend this Christmas talking about a present I got many years ago, the V.Smile. God, it's so hot in this thing. The V.Smile is an educational console released in 2004 by VTech. The console has multiple different variants, ones with microphones, portable V.Smiles, motion consoles, and many more. And don't even get me started on the accessories, especially this one. I'm going to be talking about all the V.Smile games I own, and because I just so happen to be holding the V.Smile drawing tablet, might as well start with V.Smile Art Studio.
V.Smile. Welcome to the V.Smile Art Studio.
I cannot believe I'm playing this game again. V.Smile Art Studio allows us to freely draw, take lessons, play minigames, make animations, and color in pictures. There are 2 minigames you can play. The first minigame is called Rainbow Chase, where you play as the V.Smile Man and you collect colors while avoiding the side. And the second minigame is called Toy Maker, where you drag the correct parts to build the toys. For a little kid who had nothing but a V.Smile, this is pretty awesome, but, you know, I don't think the extra stuff is really all that worth it. Just give him crayon and paper. Game consoles usually have one game early in the console's life to help sell the console. From Mario on the NES, Crash Bandicoot on the PS1, or Altered Beast on the Sega Mega Drive. Actually no, scrap that one, and fast! The killer app for the V.Smile was Alphabet Park. Alphabet Park is a simple platformer, but with education slipped in. The plot of this game is that the kid's grandpa pressed the wrong button on the power ring machine, and all the power rings have gotten loose. So you go around 6 levels and collect as many rings as you can. The 2 versions of this game contain very minor differences, such as some of the music and voiceover being changed, and that levels now have minigames in between them. And the biggest change in the re-release is that they changed the main characters and also gave them names, Jack and Ashley. This version added a whole new mode, a sing-along, so let's give it a shot.
Use your microphone to sing along.
Yep, is it? Oh! Old had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow. Moo! Hang on, wait, so I can like actually hear myself in there. That's interesting, because I didn't think that they would actually do that. I thought they would have probably just done something like, you know, just like have the kid pretend that they're singing with the microphone. Oh, I thought it stopped because I realized I wasn't singing. I was thinking, it's like, the little dude was just looking at me like, you gonna sing, dude? Moo, 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 old MacDonald had a farm. Oh, no, I can't pick up the clicks.
Would you like to sing another song?
Oh, is that it? That's it? Really?
As fun as that was, these games did not sell the V.Smile. Instead it was all the licensed stuff by Disney, DC, etc. Because you never know what you're gonna get when you pick up a game called The Lion King, Simba's Big Adventure. The plot is that halfway through the game, Simba gets lost after playing hide and seek, so he has to find his way home. You do a lot of things in this game, such as walking in a straight line and picking out all the objects that match the color in the top left, find the largest beetle, play hide and seek, help the baby animal find its mother, collect logs to build a bridge, collect bugs, choose the correct path, push rocks and jump on them, and jump on rocks that are marked with a sign. This game is good when you take into consideration who it's made for. This game in particular being made for 3 to 5 year olds, and all these levels definitely help them learn things. Like if you aren't a 3 to 5 year old who loves The Lion King, I would give this a shot if you felt like relaxing for 20 minutes. You won't learn anything, but it's more relaxing than the Super Nintendo game. Now we have Superman the Greatest Hero, which is a lie. Pepto-Man is obviously superior. This game's plot is that criminals have taken over Metropolis, and because you are Superman, you have to stop them. By saving people from a shopping mall that's on fire, by opening locked gates, tracking down robots on the street, moving trucks so the cars can get out, fixing the road, following coordinates to find the criminal's secret hideout, and finding stolen artwork in storage boxes. Before every level begins, you get a really short comic strip telling you what's going on, and when you beat a level, you get a newspaper article with some really interesting things to say. This game is good for education, the whole reason this console exists. But are there any games that are fun for all ages while still being good for educating the little ones? There is, and that game just happens to be called Bob the Builder, Bob's Busy Day. The story is that Bob has received so many calls from people asking, can you fix it? And Bob has to prove that he can. You play as Bob as he helps look for tools, paint pipes, help find boxes around town, and build walls. The developers seemed like they cared when they were making this game. They managed to make a fun, relaxing game you can play for 20 minutes with great music, funny animations, and a great learning zone. Every game has a learning adventure and a learning zone. The reason I haven't talked about the learning zone is because there's nothing to talk about. These are just basic education minigames with nothing to show for it. But Bob the Builder is one of 2 learning zones that I actually enjoyed. Here you play as either Scoot or Muck, and you play against Rolly, where you match shapes, collect a certain amount of objects, follow the correct colored path, and play soccer. After you absolutely destroy Rolly in soccer,
Hooray! You both got the job done.
what? I won! I won! I won! I won! Don't you hate it when people say that everybody wins? I do, because I clearly won. But when I played Cars, I lost. My patience. Cars Rev It Up in Radiator Springs is the definition of a nothing game, to the point that I don't even remember playing this one as a kid. With every other game, I remembered at least one thing, but Cars, it's just as forgettable as this character who got a toy made out of him. The story is that there isn't a story. You see Lightning McQueen and Mater talking about something, and then you play a level that relates to the conversation they were having. And already, this is not going well. This is one of the few games that show who actually made the game, and this is giving me bad vibes, unlike Bob the Builder that was created by unnamed legends who actually cared. This game is boring. I struggled to play through this game, and also had to put up with Lightning McQueen's stupid catchphrase. Ka-chow! You're not cool, mate. I didn't enjoy a second of this game. Just like Mickey Mouse, Mickey's Magical Adventure. I played through every single game, but this one, I just couldn't. Even as a kid, I didn't like this game. Our call to adventure here is that Mickey is a wizard and does some magic on Pluto's bone. Pluto then chases after the bone, so you go through dungeons as Mickey and light torches in the correct order to spell the word you are given. The problem I have with this game is just, this game is so slow. It's easy to get hit and die, which sends you back to the previous level. Because of how slow paced this game is, I just didn't have the patience for it. Okay, let's get back to the good stuff.
Lil Bratz. Dress up, friends, fashion, and fun.
No, I don't want to. Screw it, let's just review it anyway. Lil Bratz, friends, fashion, and fun. Heh, that's debatable. So this game is about a brat calling her brat friends and asking them if they are going to show up to her bratty fashion show. All the other brats say that they're going to go, but they have to do their own things first. Brat 1 is volunteering at a pet store by giving the pets what they want, and then giving them a bath. Brat 2 is shopping for very specific clothes, and Brat 3 is looking for furniture of the same type. But I don't think she's buying anything, no. So then the 3 brats are going to Brat 4's fashion show, which is where you dress up the brat and then color up the stage while you get photos taken of you. This game sucks, but it's got nothing on Bratz Rock Angels on the PS2.
I'm not too sure about using computers, though. They just don't like me.
We're going to London! Yay! We rock!
Care Bears? So what exactly is a Care Bear? I have no idea, but all I know is that there is a Care Bears V.Smile game. The Care Bears receive a letter asking what caring means, so you play minigames with each Care Bear, and once you are done, you are given a screen that teaches you about sharing in different ways. Huh, who's this sleepy blue dude?
The Star Buddies want to play, but it's time to go to sleep. Catch 14 Star Buddies. 1. Hooray! 2. 3. Hooray! 4. 5. Hooray! 14. Hooray! Hooray! All the Star Buddies are collected. Caring is helping others to have a good night's sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. Now I know my 1, 2, 3s. Won't you come and sing with me?
Oh, that was something. Just like Spider-Man and Friends Secret Missions. Just like Spider-Man and Friends Secret Missions. Instead of getting the actual Spider-Man V.Smile game, I had to grow up with this. To be fair, it did the job when I was younger, but now it reminds me of the Lion King game, but lesser.
Spider-Man, Spider-Girl, and Wolverine are good friends.
Yeah, you don't say! The story is that the town is in danger from monkeys and other evil things, and you have to save the town. When you complete a level, you do a little educational minigame. In level 1, you have to pick the monkey that is holding the correct letter to spell the word. In level 2, you catch the trash that these trash men are dropping. In level 3, you fix the robot by selecting the correct gear. And in level 4, you count money to buy stuff. Speaking of level 4, Spider-Man adding pizza to his shopping cart is a sight to behold. Oh, sorry, I just got bored, staring at my copy of Batman Gotham City Rescue. The Joker, the Penguin, and Mr. Freeze have kidnapped the mayor, and Batman has to save him. Why do they call him the Batman? You start off the game in the Batmobile and end up getting stopped by a tunnel where you have to find the words that are going down and across. Once you've made it to the end, then you hunt down the ice laboratory. When you're in, you must find the mayor and then get out of the self-destructing building. How cliche. Do that and then you save the day. This game is really good and blows Superman and Spider-Man friends out of the water. But I'm tired of these superheroes who aren't even that good. The only superhero we need, besides Pepsi Man, is Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 2 Operation Rescue Woody. This game, just like the first Toy Story game, follows the plot of the movie, so there really isn't anything to say in that regard. You play through levels based on scenes from the movie. Crossing the road under cones, operating the automatic door to Al's toy barn, chasing after Al, catching aliens in the vent, driving after Al, and finding the suitcase that has Bullseye, Jesse, and Woody. I find the ending really underwhelming. I wish there was a level where you chased after the airplane. I feel like that would have worked as a kid, but I didn't care, and now I have access to better Toy Story games, so it really does not matter. Now we have Finding Nemo, Nemo's Ocean Discovery, which takes place immediately after the movie. You play as Nemo, who wants to go on an adventure because his dad is just that brave. You go through 6 levels and pick up 3 star bubbles with books inside of them to unlock photos and learn about them in a thing known as the Explorer Logbook. The first 2 levels gave me the impression that this game was going to be really relaxed, just like The Lion King and Bob the Builder, but the second you enter the 3rd level, whoa, you're going too fast! Other than that initial shock, this level is really good, but when you get to the 4th level, this is about when the game starts to lose its steam. These levels are okay, but I wouldn't go out of my way to ever play them again. This game is half great, half okay. I just don't see myself playing this again. You know, it's starting to get a bit hot. I think I know what I have to do.
Thomas and Friends, engines working together.
The trains are having a busy day, and you get to play as them as they do as they're told by Sir Top and Hat. In the first minigame, you play as Thomas, and you gather up all the engines by collecting their names. In the second minigame, you play as Harold, and you have to land on the helicopter spots to do some deliveries. In the third minigame, you play as Harold again, and you have to load the cargo onto the correct trucks. And in the final minigame, you play as Birdie, and you have to deliver the kids to school. And I have no idea how they messed this minigame up, considering I was really enjoying the other minigames, but this one honestly ruined the game for me. The final level in a game has to be a really good way to end the game, but plenty of these V.Smile games I don't think actually have an order, considering you can pick any level from the beginning of the game. The issue with that is most people would play the levels in the order you are presented them in. All you do in this level is automatically slowly move forward, pick up paper, and avoid obstacles. This minigame goes on for way too long, and is so boring to the point that the ending probably won't even be worth it.
You all did very well on your jobs. You're really useful engines. Harold, you are a really useful helicopter.
Learning adventure.
See? What did I tell ya? Anyways, next up we have Scooby-Doo, Funland Frenzy. This game's plot is that the owner of the Funland amusement park went to the Mystery Inc. gang for help, because spooky things have been scaring off customers. And the gang quickly find out that these monsters are just pictures from projectors. So you go around all 4 levels of Scooby-Doo and turn off all the projectors. You go swimming underwater in an amusement park. Okay. Fly with a jetpack rocket in the air. What kind of amusement park is this? You go into a maze and a roller coaster. This game is a lot of fun. I feel like it could have worked on the Game Boy Advance if they added some more levels and took out the educational aspect. But, oh well. We have 2 more games. That's all that really matters. Not Game Boy Advance Scooby-Doo. So, let's play... Oh, Winnie the Pooh, The Honey Hunt. The story is that Winnie the Pooh organizes a party for his friends, but he doesn't have enough honey for everybody, so we go on an adventure to collect some more honey. You collect different types of honey, such as letter honey, number honey, color honey, and word honey. To get all this honey, you go for a walk, climb up trees, jump rope, fly up with a balloon, help Piglet collect leaves, walk through snow, follow the correct shaped path, and ride an umbrella on top of water. When you beat the game, Pooh personally thanks you for helping while doing a little jig. Oh, so cute. Well, we have made it to the final game. My opinion on a lot of these games have changed since I was a little kid. I found some new favorites, and I found some games I wish I had never played. So now, it's time for The Wiggles. It's Wiggle time. Back when I was a wee little lad, I absolutely loved The Wiggles. I used to watch my DVDs all of the time. So of course, this is no doubt my most played V.Smile game. The story is that the Wiggles receive an invitation to perform at a concert tonight, and they have to find their other Wiggly friends and get their instruments before the concert starts. So you control each Wiggle on their own level. Greg is driving on the road to pick up the instrument. You have to collect yellow balls with the correct letter on them in the correct order. You occasionally come across a traffic light where you have to find the correct object to make the light go green. Murray is on the beach searching for Henry the Octopus. You collect coconuts that fall out of the trees in the correct order based on their number. And you end up in a dance battle where you copy the correct patterns while Murray goes
Yellow, green, red, red.
Anthony, the best Wiggle, is gardening, looking for food, looking for Dorothy, actually no, I mean food. Who knows what his real intentions are? In each area, you are given 2 fruits and how many you are meant to pick up of each. Sometimes you come across bonus time, where you collect music notes and a heart, which is a part of your health bar. Jeff on the dock. Oh dear, Jeff has fallen asleep. You know what we have to do. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hi, my name is Jeff.
So Jeff is on the dock looking for Captain Feathersword. Ships come by and throw coloured bubbles at him, and Jeff has to pop the one that solves the correct maths problem. And when you beat the game, you get a performance.
Since we're all here, why don't we sing a song? Hi everyone, we're the Wiggles!
So this game has a music room, and this song is locked until you beat the adventure mode. You can sing along to V.Smile versions of Wiggle songs, while the Wiggles and their friends do some dance moves. You can also see those dance animations throughout the game. This music sounds really good, but I think Bob the Builder just sounds a tiny bit better. But hey, I still think it sounds pretty good. Earlier I had said that every game had a learning zone, and I skipped most of them because they had nothing to it. Well, this game has the best learning zone because of one minigame. There are 4 minigames, one where you compete against Wags and you have to pick the correct ball before Wags does. There's also Dance With Me, aka Murray's Dance Off, but more competitive. And Shake My Feathersword, where you place Captain Feathersword and you tickle the Wiggle that has the correct object that is needed to complete the pattern. And the best one, Keep the Beat. Keep the Beat is Dance Dance Revolution, but you press the colored buttons. There are 3 different types of scores, great, good, and miss. You get great by getting it exactly in the middle, and good if you're a bit to the side, and you get miss by missing. And I decided to do a little challenge and get all greats on all the songs on the hardest difficulty. Sure, it sounds easy, and for a lot of the songs it was, but some of the songs took a lot of attempts, but in the end, I did it. This was a really fun challenge, and I'm glad I did it. And honestly, I feel like trying it again. But I'm honestly more curious, who is behind the Wiggles logo down there? Oh, it's Jeff! Player 1 plays as Anthony, and Player 2 plays as Jeff. I vividly remember as a kid wondering why you couldn't pick what wiggle you'd play as to keep the beat, and that you'd always be Anthony. I don't know why I was complaining though. I would have played as Anthony either way. He was always my favorite. He got me into healthy eating until I was 7 and discovered chips, and I never went back. Well, we just played through 17 V.Smile games, and I feel like the right thing to do is to rank them all. Number 17, Mickey Mouse. Number 16, Cars. 15, Little Bratz. 14, Spider-Man and Friends. 13, Alphabet Park. 12, Superman. 11, Toy Story 2. 10, Thomas the Tank Engine. 9, Care Bears. 8, The Lion King. 7, Batman. 6, V.Smile Art Studio. 5, Finding Nemo. 4, Winnie the Pooh. 3, Scooby-Doo. 2, Bob the Builder. And number 1, The Wiggles. It's Wiggle time. I have so many memories with this system, and I'm glad it's the first video game console I've played. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you enjoy spending your time with your friends and family, and not spending your time playing a bunch of V.Smile games. And when you beat the game, you get a performance. Okay, can I just not pronounce performance? Let me try again.